Good evening. Good evening. Today's just me with DeMichael with Chatting with Overstreets. And I'm going to talk about a topic that my wife, she got a few topics and she just asked me to talk about one because I guess right now she's not feeling the best. So I'm going to just go ahead and take the reins today and just jump right on into it. So the topic I'm going to talk about today is marriage. Someone said that marriage is not the goal due to negativity that they see from other marriages, which is a very, very huge topic. Um, just with today's society. So one, you have to sit down and think that every marriage is not the same. So you can see one thing, a single person can see somebody marriage fail and pretty much just really feel that at that point, hey, that's not the goal. I can't do it, or they did this, or they went through this. So how am I going to get through it? So for me, I just really believe that no marriage is the same. No marriage is perfect. We all got things that we have to battle with going through marriage. Um, and so with that, I think a lot of times that just goes back to your upbringing. A lot of times, what Jazz always say, a lot of times she feel like we all go through things because of our childhood. I 1,000% agree with that. So if you seeing a um, healthy marriage, and like I said, not perfect marriage, but a healthy marriage growing up, I feel a lot of times that most of the time that's the goal. But if you seeing someone get beat all the time, or uh, the dad staying out, or he gambling all the time, or the mom doing something that she should not be doing, a lot of times it's like, hey, what's my reason of getting married? So like I said, along with the generational curses, I really believe that. With the upbringing, I think it goes down on to generational curses. Some people don't believe in them. I 1,000% agree with them. I definitely believe, like a lot of time, sometimes families can be cursed in a bad way, and it's very hard for you to try to be that person to break those different generational curses. Like I said, that's just with argument, with cheating, with drugs, with all type of things that goes into the marriage, finances, all that type of stuff. So I really believe that a lot of people see those things, and like I said, oh, my grandmama did it this way, my granddaddy did it this way, and those things just continue to trickle down. So, like I said, to me, I feel how I feel. I just really believe that just don't continue to always look at everybody else's marriage and figure out if theirs failed, then hey, your future may fail. And a lot of times in this time of day, people just don't respect their marriage. I do remember at one point in my marriage when I was in, or whenever at the beginning of our marriage, I didn't respect what I had. I didn't respect my wife the way I should have respected her. I just didn't. Being young, and like I said, I don't feel like an age have anything to do with it all the time. But for me, being young, I just didn't know what I had at the house. And I say all that to say that people don't respect their vows and what you to death do us part through sickness and the health. I think a lot of times when those things start coming up, for rich or poor, I think people want to jet out. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gets sick, oh, I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. Uh, don't have a job, don't have this. They ready to bail. So no, I think a lot of people just fail on really respecting their vows. And that's something that, like I said, the more I talk to younger people and people that are not married, I'm always pushing that thing into it. I'm always pushing it like, hey, make sure you respect your vows. If you decide that, hey, it's time for me to get married, hey, you got to do it. You're going to have your bumps and bruises. You know, that's just part of marriage. But it's all about what you put into it. And that's like I said, I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. Uh, Also, marriage is a job. Like I said, you're going to get out what you put into it. That's just point blank, period. Like it ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You really think that, hey, I'm gonna get married and things just gonna be the same? or X, Y. No, 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 no. It's a job you have to continue to work at. You got to compete. I know Jazz and I talked about it in one of our videos. You have to compete for love in your marriage. So these are, like I said, these are a few tips and a few things that you can do to continue to try to go instead of seeing someone that just failed because of maybe they didn't do some of these things. Always know that it can work. It can work, and if you have any ounce of what's the word I'm looking for? Any ounce of a possibility or positivity in that marriage, try to make it work. A lot of times people just get to that point and they just want to throw in the towel. So when things get rough, and like I said, it's just still going back to those vows. Also try to find some positive influences, man. Like I said, if you sitting up here and your homeboy cheating all the time, homegirl cheating all the time, or you right there with all your single homegirls, all the single homeboys, a lot of times you're going to feel like you're missing out on something. So like I say, no, you don't have to be cool with everybody that's married. I'm cool with a lot of single people, but at the end of the day, I got my married people that I'm cool with. And I know, like I said, I kind of been in, to me, feel like I've been in a little long enough to know that, hey, time for me to go. When certain things start coming up or this certain conversations start coming up, it's time for me to go because at the end of the day, I respect what I got at the crib. So I think a lot of times whenever you just, when you do have those good, strong circles of good people that you can look up to and talk to about those things that you're going through in your marriage, because we all go through them, I think a lot of times that helps you work through situations because a lot of times people just feel like they're just in their situation and it's just them or they're the only ones going through it, not knowing that a lot of the people are going through it. So like I said, talking about it, being truthful and transparent a lot of times help in that situation. And I'm going to leave y'all with this. Like I said, mine's pretty short, but men, make marriage the goal. The reason why I say that is that I'm seeing a lot of times, like, yeah, it goes two ways. Let me say this. Women, you have to stop giving wifely benefits. Like I said, I think we talked about this also. You got to start giving wifely benefits. If you give me a wifely benefit and give me everything except for the title, I'm going to milk that cow as long as I can. So women, if you stop giving the goods and stop doing certain things and get your stuff in order and get your priorities together, then that man, you put that man up in the corner, that man is going to make a decision. But if you continue to have sex, you cooking for him, y'all staying together, you buy him stuff, he buying you stuff, y'all got the same, y'all got everything, it ain't no point in me putting a ring on your finger to make it official. Because if I cheat at that point, yeah, we committed, but I'm not vowed unto God at that time. So women, y'all have to start that. And men, we have to start respecting our black women. Women in general, not only black women, but respect our women in general. We have to make marriage the goal. It's okay to be married. You know, like I said, you know you got the right one, and all women, men know, hey, she's the one. We know she's the one. Some guys gonna want to continue to play and want you to and string you along. But if he know you the one, that man is gonna get it together quick. So at the end of the day, make marriage the goal. Settle down. Like I said, I know it's easier said than done, but like I said, hey, things get old. So at the end of the day, like I said, to go back to the very beginning of the topic, don't always look at a relationship and think that's what it is, because this social media stuff is fake. What you seeing, you don't know what goes on behind people four walls, and that's just that's how 1,000%. That's how I feel. I really don't know. People know what goes on inside of those four walls. But whatever you do, like I said, don't base your relationship or things that you're going through on what you seeing or seeing somebody have a failed marriage. Like I said, it happens. And sometimes, like I said, some people leave a marriage. I know it's a celebrity couple, but Cynthia Bailey and Leon, I just really respect the way that they handle themselves. As like I said, they have a child together, they were married, but he's just as happy that she's married and she's happy and moved on, whatever relationship she gets in. It's just the fact of, like I said, you can divorce and go your separate ways for whatever it is and be happy in that situation. But I think a lot of times people get caught onto the cheating and everything else. So that's my time. I hope y'all got something out of it. Hopefully next time me and Jazz have us a video together. So peace.